Hey Libra, it's Tashina, thewishingmoon.com, and I'm here to bring you your March reading. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be love or general. We'll kind of see what the cards say. Take it pretty intuitively. I did some paintings this weekend, so I just wanted to share. This one reminded me, I did actually 4. So this one really reminded me of the air signs. So I'm going to have the air signs be represented by this painting. Okay, I'll take it away. Okay, so start with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, Oracle cards. And if you're new to my channel, I take jumpers. That's kind of how I get my messages. It doesn't work for everybody, but it works for me. Okay, well, now we're shuffling for you guys. I definitely want to tell you a little bit about what came up. You got Libras are really looking to stabilize. They're looking to build some foundations. They're looking to be in this harmonious relationships, in these family relationships. You guys are looking for family. And you guys are getting impatient about waiting, basically. You're starting to look within, which is probably what you need to be doing, to find out why things aren't coming forth in the way that you want. There's a wish. There's a potential for a wish fulfillment even, but it's going to take time. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to take a little patience, and it's going to take some clearing out of some old past patterns and issues from the past. I also saw a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe coming in for you, and a fire sign from your past, and it could be vice versa. It could be the fire sign coming in and then the water sign from the past. But it felt more like fire sign from the past, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And we'll see if it comes up. So I do kind of a 9-card spread, I guess, depending on what the cards say, depending on what the energy says, past, present, future. If you want a private reading, please go to my website. It's thewishingmoon.com. Okay, so some wishing going on, some hoping, some... You guys, I mean, I really kept getting the wish fulfillment card, the, you know, 4 of Wands card, a happy fulfillment in with, you know, family. This is another card that came out. So, past, okay? I'm going to pull one more card. I'm going to keep going with this, but I'm being compelled to pull another card here on this past. So I'm going to do that. So it feels like you guys have put the work in. You're feeling like, where are my results? Where are my fruits to pick from the tree? Yeah, this is the card that kept coming out for me too. So you guys have the 9 and 10 of Cups. All right, so you guys are ready. You guys are, at least you feel like you're ready. You feel like you're ready for what you've been building, what you've been putting energy into, what you've been waiting for. I feel like you guys have been like waiting on this energy to shift. The financial, it could be financial or it could be love. I mean, either way, I feel like you guys are like ready for a shift in energy. And you're wondering why it's not happening. and you're wondering what you need to do to make it shift. I'll tell you, I've got a couple cards on the side here that I pull out because I feel like they're kind of the overall and additional messages that you need to be hearing. And maybe this needs to come in now because it's saying take the lead. Okay, so know that you are the person that steers your boat. You're the person that steers where you go, what you manifest, all of that. And simply love, which could be someone returning from the past. That's the Six of Cups card. That could be a love coming back that, you know, hasn't, something that you put energy into maybe from the past is not quite you know, come to fruition. So it looks like they will. If you're waiting for somebody from the past, they're going to come back and offer love. And it's going to be kind of a dream come true. It's going to be a wish filled. If it's not something from the past, then it's just telling you to simply love. Just go into every situation knowing that you know exactly who you are and offer love to the people that are there. Okay, so seek the truth. So there's something about yourself that you're not being honest with. Something about your life, your energy that you're putting out to the world. Here, I'm going to pull it closer so you guys can really see these cards. And I've got this odd glare, and it could be the light, but so there's something about yourselves that you're not being honest with. Something about your life in the present that you're not looking at in an honest way. Okay, so some more messages for Seek the Truth. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So there's something about your emotional stability that is not like it needs to be, something needs to change. So it could be a viewpoint, it could be something from the past. It really feels more like maybe you feeling like you deserve so much, like you feeling like you deserve all that there is to offer. And you're kind of tired of waiting. You're kind of tired of, let me bring this down. You're kind of tired of it not coming to you, you know? So you may even be feeling like you want to give up. You want to, like, you're kind of done, like, dealing with all this emotional baggage, all this and it's all mental. You kind of done with dealing with it, and it's feeling like maybe it's time to just let it, like, you know, give up on love, give up on whatever the newness coming in is, whatever this wish fulfillment. Maybe you're feeling like you can't get it, so it's time to give up on it. So let's see how March kind of pans out for you. I know let's say coming into March, you're going to start feeling like things aren't changing, patterns are the same. There's still some kind of lies that you're telling yourself. Basically, that's what it feels like. The lies that you're telling yourself, and you're not allowing yourself to move on. And you're even fighting with yourself. You're really fighting. If you're not fighting with yourself, you're fighting with others. You're having bickering, and you want that to stop, but it's not going to stop if you keep in this mode of, this is what I deserve, you know? So really, the thing that I'm getting from this is gratitude. Like, really start thinking about the things that you've built and that you're grateful for. Think about you actually living in this joy and happiness I mean, these are the things you want, but how are you going to get it? So in order to get it, you're going to have to be more grateful about what you actually have. Okay, so looking towards the future. Gosh, I hate this glare. It's super annoying. Okay, looking towards the future, we're talking about you passively waiting and not listening to your intuition. You're really not feeling like you're capable. I think mid-month is going to be tough. I think mid-month, oh good. I'm glad it kind of ended good. Mid-month is going to be tough for Libras. I think you guys are going to think, you're going to feel like you deserve more. You're going to feel like you put all this effort into something, and it looks like maybe more work related than love related, but it certainly could be love. I didn't really see except for this Knight of Cups, which is oh, this could be Aries too. So I did see, like I said, when I was shuffling for you, I saw a fire sign and I saw a water sign. So these are the two here. And there could be somebody coming in, water or fire. It could be more Aries, to offer you love from the past. And so that's just for love. Okay, let's say for just general, we're talking about you feeling like I deserve this wish fulfillment. I deserve this happiness, happy family. I deserve all the things that I built, and kind of not seeing the truth of the matter in that you you almost like start to give up mid-month, going into mid-month. The first 2 weeks of the month, you kind of start to give up, in where you don't feel like you need to fight for this anymore. And if you are fighting with people, you're doing petty, silly fights, like nothing in truth, um, just things like maybe even out of jealousy, out of somebody getting this and then you not, or you not getting over some emotional part to move on. And these are all mental things that you're creating. So it's not anything in truth. It's literally not in truth. I'm going to read this card, Seek the Truth, because I think that it's really important here for this reading. Okay. So the key words for is intuition, question, deception, inequity. So this is what I'm talking about. If you're feeling like things are not equal between you and somebody else, it could be with work, it could be with love, but I feel like you are having this like moment that, you're feeling, either it's jealousy, or if it's like this feeling of envy because somebody has it easier than you, feel like they have it easier than you, but it's all a mental trap that you're creating. It's not, you're getting stuck in this mental thing that you started. Okay, so this card talks about trust in your intuition, and it's important to question motives. Be cautious about sharing your most private thoughts and feelings in order to avoid allowing yourself to be placed in a vulnerable position. I feel like be wary of one-sided relationships, okay? Now is the ideal time to get to the bottom of behavior. I feel like this, and in the reverse, it kind of makes me feel like you're the person actually creating this. So it's not about other people and like what they're doing. Like you're really into somebody, what other people are doing, but it's more about like what are you waiting for? Like what have you created? What have you put? It just takes some time. You're just waiting. So, and during the wait, you started to believe that things aren't going to come your way. You start to believe that, you don't have to actually go with what is here for you. Like what is waiting for you? You don't actually believe that it's coming. Let's put it that way. So I want to offer one thing is definitely about being grateful about what you have and what's in your life and the people that are in your life, and not looking at other people and what they have and what they've created and how that's better than what you created, because it's not. Everybody has their own path. Also, with the awaiting results card, it often talks about thinking of like other alternatives. So if you're not comfortable, if you don't feel like you've put enough effort in, if you don't feel like, what's coming from what you have, what dreams have you actually put out there? What goals? And if it's not what, if moving forward, if it's not what it's not looking like it's, being created the way you want it, then it's time to change. It's time to actually start looking at a different way of going about things, a different way of seeing things, a different truth. I feel like you're really convincing yourself of something right now that's not true. And it may even be a fight. Maybe you had a fight with someone and you feel like you're the one who's right. And it actually turns out that just seeing a different perspective, just looking at it a different way creates, less fighting, like creates a harmony between you two. Like, I feel like there's a sense of looking at someone else, looking, stepping in someone else's shoes. Like you need to start looking at things a different way. You have to think about an alternative if you want to create something that is, a grounding, a solid grounding for yourself. So, really great cards for the end of the month. Knight of Cups, somebody coming in to offer you love, and the Emperor. So it could be an Aries coming to offer you love. It could be someone with Aries and with fire and water in their chart. It could be a fire sign that is going to turn things around for you. There is a part of this that feels like you almost give up, and then this comes in. I'm gonna pull one more card for this actually, because I feel like it gets so close for you to just give up, and then something comes in, which is a loving, kind, generous person, a nurturer comes in to offer you love and offer you an emotional stability. It doesn't necessarily even mean love. It could be a friendship. Oh yeah, great card. Okay, good. This is fantastic. So what happens, and it could be Capricorn, by the way, but it feels more like energy based. And it looks like this person comes in to break some old patterns in you. This person comes in and helps you move through this old yucky that like you were envious of someone, or you were chained to some situation, or you feel, like this like negativity, whatever the negativity that comes about mid-month, this person will come in to break it, because they're going to offer you love. They're going to be true in their love that they offer. And your intuition is going to tell you not to actually listen to this person. But actually, this is probably the best person you could be with, because it's just like this amazing energy of breaking the chains. Like this is an emperor. Male or female, it could be male or female, doesn't matter. But this is an emperor. This is somebody who has their shit together. They have their like selves emotionally stable. They have like the reins of their life. They have all things stable in their life, and they bring that to you end of the month. And it could be somebody it could be even somebody from the past, and they bring in some really good energy of just like really wonderful love to you. And hopefully they help you to see that you your results are coming, and be patient, and to also go with your intuition and remember that not all things are going to be shown to you in the moment, you know. You sometimes you just have to wait. Sometimes there's just times of waiting because there's growth needed. This person will show you some of that. Okay. All right, Libra, that's about it. I'm going to pull one more card, the Tarot of Transformation, because I love these cards and I got my own, so now I want to use them. Okay. Let's see, and they're super slippery. Okay, they're mega slippery. So I may do a separate love reading if these all come out kind of general like this. Like I said, I don't necessarily feel like this is this could be an offer of love, yes. But I feel like it could also be a friend from the past that comes in and kind of points some things out to you in a really loving, kind, respectful way. And it breaks some behaviors that needed to be broken. So you're going to do the work, but I don't want to take so many cards, so many. Okay, let's see if any of them come back out. I think you're going to take the lead and do the work and no longer stay in your head about, I feel like this is your card right here. Okay. So it is 4 swords, stabilizing mind. See if I can get it in good. There we go. Okay. So I'll read from the book a little bit. Not too much this time. Last time I felt like I read from the book a lot, and that was a bit much for me even. Okay, 4 of Swords. This is a card about creating stability in the mind. This can be achieved through various mental or spiritual practices or through entering a protected space where you can withdraw and be alone. So it's telling you to take retreat, step out of the mind spin. I really feel like Libras are really in their head and looking at other people and wondering why their ships aren't coming in, why their dreams aren't coming true. And it's just a matter of time. So someone's going to really put you back on that direction, okay? This is a card, an indicator that some kind of mental retreat is needed. It is helpful to step back and gain a fresh perspective. Perhaps you've been caught in a particular mental atmosphere without really noticing it. That's the other thing. I do feel like because the High Priestess is in reverse, that maybe you didn't notice that you have become so jaded. Maybe you didn't notice that like you have been looking at other people that way. And I think somebody's going to bring this into you that's going to be really great for you to really see these patterns that you've created. Let's see, particular mental atmosphere without really noticing it. It could be an attitude of hopelessness or attachment to a particular outcome. Perhaps you've gotten caught in your story, the life script you keep playing out, or it may simply be that your mind is wound up and needs to relax. If you don't have meditation practice, this is a good time to start one. So I feel like somebody's coming in to help you stabilize and see the true nature of who you are and not in this mental state of want. That's what it feels like, okay? But more of this loving state of just being. Okay, so that's your reading, Libra. Have a great March. I wish you the best. If you want to get a private reading, I'm at thewishingmoon.com. Okay, bye.